Hey, what is up, guys? This is Not Good at Games, and today we're going to talk about the game Berserk and the Band of the Hawks. So basically, Berserk, it's an it's, the game is based on the anime manga adaptation. So basically, this is it takes place. If you have seen the manga and or the anime, it takes place between Golden Arc to the Falcon arc. If you don't know what this is, it's basically one of the greatest anime that was ever made. The problem with this is that it hasn't finished. The manga takes like a 2 months or 1 month, or probably more, to release one chapter. They're probably having issues with, the writer has probably issues. I don't know. I know that it was stopped for a while. It wasn't canceled, but he actually stopped for a while writing the book. So he had to stop, and then he came back, and every single chapter is being released every month or two, and so on. So yeah. Anyway, so Berserk and the Band of the Hawks was released this Tuesday, the 21st. But first of all, before I continue, I will have to apologize that I haven't been uploading any videos on YouTube. Basically, I was busy with my personal life, and I had to do many things, and I was tired of doing those things, and I had to rest, and I was getting sick and so on. It's been 3 weeks. I know it's been 3 weeks. Even so, before that, I was not uploading any videos. I was taking a lot of time to upload one video or so. So yeah. Anyway, so basically, Band of the Berserk and the Band of the Hawks is like an action type of game. If you it's a hack and slash. There you go. Hack and slash type of game. It's made by Koei Tecmo. It's the one that brought us Dynasty Warriors. So basically, this game is really like a Dynasty Warriors type of game, but with the manga anime adaptation Berserk. Berserk. There you go. So yeah, it was released for PlayStation 4, the PS Vita, and PC. I bought it on PC, of course. Better graphics. But the thing is that if you have never enjoyed any Dynasty Wars video game, you will not like this game. That's for sure. But if you have played all the Dynasty Warriors and enjoyed all of them, doesn't matter what it was, if it was from another anime adaptation or the Dragon Quest Heroes one, it's pretty much kind of like the same. From Square Enix, the Dragon Quest Heroes. There's going to be the second that is going to be released soon. It's pretty much a hack and slash video type of video game. And yeah, so basically, it has, in between, there's not really, well, it's cinematics, but it's part of the movies, because there was also movies of the one of the greatest arcs in this anime. It was the Golden Arc. It's pretty much the most important arc of all of them. I'm not saying the others are not important, but Golden Arc is the one you have to pay attention. Basically, in that arc, it's the reason why everything started going to shit in this anime, and why there was demons and so and such and such. And yeah, so basically, this game it's a Dynasty Warriors, but except with the Berserk anime adaptation. Right now, I haven't finished the game, but if you have read or seen anime or manga, you will know what's going on in the future of every mission that you go in or chapter. You will know what's gonna happen. Obviously, it's Berserk. It's one of those animes that it's old, but the story is so freaking amazing. This anime has a lot of violence though. I know when I was a kid and my uncles were watching. My uncle actually was watching this anime. He wasn't letting me watch this anime because there was a kind of a little bit of a nudity, but there was a lot of violence, a lot of blood, heads going all around the places, arms, bodies getting cut in half, and so on. But I was like curious now that I was a little bit older and the internet was pretty much being accessed on home place. Was able to watch the anime and I understood everything, and it was freaking amazing. And but the first anime that came out, it wasn't finished. It was pretty much focused on the golden arc, then a little bit of what happens later. There was this new season that came out not long ago, but since the movies came out of the golden arc, the animation was different. It wasn't terrible for me. It wasn't. But for a lot of people, they said that the animation was terrible. But for me, it was enjoyable. It was still good because it's Berserk, and it doesn't matter if it's a live action movie or anime adaptation. Berserk, I don't think I will be able to enjoy the series or whatever. But what it is right now, even if with the newest animation that they have, it's still a freaking good anime. And yeah, so this is pretty much it. It's a Dynasty Wars game, that's for sure. The only difference is it's based on anime, and that's pretty much what happens with One Piece, Warriors 3, or within Warriors 3, whatever it is. So basically, I know the first and the second, when they came out, it wasn't following the story, but the third was actually following the story until after. If you haven't seen, spoilers alert, sorry. Currently, the One Piece, the third one that came out, that it's a Dynasty Warriors base game. It takes place from the beginning through after the Don Flamingo fall. I'm not really sure. Right now, this one it starts to the Golden Age arc to the Hulk of the Millennium Empire. Pretty much when Griffith comes back to being a human. So what I mean by that is basically, if you watch the anime or you're playing the game, I would just say a little bit of what happens on the Golden Age arc. So pretty much, the main character Guts joins a band, and his captain is pretty much like the prophecy. He is the one who becomes the fifth hand of God, God of Hand. I think that's what it calls. What it's called. It's been a while. I've seen the anime, but Griffith, there was an old lady that gave her eggs of the Conqueror, but that egg is actually you have to give some blood to call it from the other world, and they turn Griffith into a demon, and he basically kills all his comrades, but he left. There's this girl named Kiska and Guts, the main character, the protagonist, alive. So pretty much Griffith was kind of like the second protagonist, but becomes the antagonist because of the egg of the Conqueror, and because he becomes the newest demon, pretty much. So he's kind of like a god, but at the same time he's like the devil, like the fifth devil, or seven. I think there's seven actually. But anyways, that's pretty much what it is. That's what happens in the Golden Arc. That's why you have to pay attention on that arc to know what actually happened, it's pretty much the golden arc is the beginning of everything. I know in the anime it doesn't start directly on the golden age arc. Instead of it start a little bit of a where Guts was, and then you're like, why he's like this, and then it goes into the golden age arc. So yeah. But anyway, so this is pretty much it. I enjoyed the game. I enjoyed the story, obviously, and yeah, it's an anime that you should watch. Is it for kids? No, but it doesn't matter what there is for kids. Basically, everything is for kids. Basically, any games are for kids. Call of Duty is not supposed to be for kids, but there's a lot of kids playing the game. So, yeah, it's up to you. If you're a parent or no, you should never let your kid watch this anime. But if you don't mind, then let him. But so, yeah. Anyway, so this is gonna be it. So this is me talking about Ben of the Hawks, Berserk, and the Ben of the Hawks. It's a good game, like Dynasty Warriors. It's a good game if you have seen and enjoyed the manga or anime, whatever. Yeah. So this is pretty much it. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye bye.